Hello everyone, this is Reggie with A-Team Appliance, and we're doing a repair on a, you can see this, Maytag, working out of the yard. As of the filming of this, right now our nation is going through a coronavirus outbreak, so everybody's forced to stay home. So we're in the yard today, not in the shop, working on machines. Me and my assistant over there, Antonio. Antonio, say hi. He's over there handling dryers. And so on this video, if you have a Maytag washer, don't need model numbers and all that, but hey, here's the model number. But if it looks like this in the back, you got that little gray panel, and if you tip it out underneath, these are easy to perform us, but you tip it underneath. I already took the belt off. Basically, so the motor pulley moves. Take the belt off, this moves, and so you just kind of pull on it and turn at the same time, and that belt will come right off. So this one won't spin. This is a very, very common issue for Maytag Performa. Sorry for the motion sickness. Trying to get my camera stand fixed. Sorry. So this is very common for Maytag Performas with this setup right here. And usually it's the pump. See, everything spins, moves, and this is, see, it's not really moving. Sometimes it will move. It'll be like a grinding noise, and the reason, if you look, they kind of made them with bad bearings inside the pulley. I'm not sure if you can see it. I don't know. Okay, so if you see a little metal, I'm gonna try to point at it. Actually, you can't see it. There you go. So a little metal piece right there, a little shiny metal. That's the bearing. I'm trying to give you some different angles of it. Let's see. So you see that little metal piece is hanging out of there. There you go. That's a good view of it. See that little metal, almost like a leaf that's sticking out right there on the left. So that's sticking out. That's the bearing and the thing that comes out. So to show you an example, let's look at the replacement part. One hand bandit. So this is a new one. See, it doesn't have anything sticking out. See right there in the gap? See, like a point, because somebody complained on one of the videos that I talk and don't know what they're talking about. Don't point. So right in there, where my fingernail is, it's nice and clear. See, and you look at the bad one. It's sticking out. See the metal. So anyway, all right, now you get the gist. If you still don't understand, I'm sorry. So how do we get to it? So we're going to remove this screws and open her up, and I'm gonna give you a quick walkthrough. So I'm gonna pause the video and get those off. All right, so let's get them off. Let's get it off. I had the bit set up and ready to go. No, I'm not ready for this. So is there any prevention of that many lags? Not that I know of. Also, you want to check your belt, because if there's like a slick spot on your belt, then you want to replace the belt too. This one actually looks fairly good condition and new. So yeah, it looks like I put a new belt on this thing. There's no wear, not much wear and tear on this thing. So assuming somebody tried to fix it, saying, "Oh, I put a new belt on," the other belt probably might have broken. Because what will happen is that motor will keep moving, even though it's locked up. The motor pump is locked up. So all right, so we want to use a 5/16 nut driver. Alright, so there's your pump. So we're going to remove these clamps. If you're doing this in your home, you're going to get some water on the floor. So just be aware of that. Probably put a towel down. If your washer is full of water, figure out a way of clamping this hose. Or if you tip it on its side, if you got a bunch of water, you probably won't do that. But if you tip it on the side, because the hose is right here on this side of the washer, so if you got all the water on the other side, depends how much water you got. Getting a bucket may not save you if you got a machine full of water, so you might just want to start dumping it out first, as best you can. But I've got, we've got tools. I've got a hose clamp I bought that goes on here, but since I'm outside, I'm not really worried about water coming out. So anyway, that, and you have 3 of these screws that we're going to take out. Alright, so we need a 3/8 nut driver to get those screws out. That's exactly what we're going to do. So, let's get the clamps off first. Hose. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. That would be an awesome way to keep this going. And if you're wondering how much a technician would charge, I would say it's going to be a broad range, because it depends on your area and the technician. So it's going to range from anywhere from like 150 to 250. 250 is probably on a rare side, but sometimes you get a guy that's worked for a company, and so they're going to charge a little bit more, because the company has to pay for all their resources to advertise and stuff like that, and pay technicians, and then make a little money too, because we all got families to feed. Or if you do it yourself, the part it's gonna cost you about $25 in hours of your time. So, because if you've done this for the first time, it's only gonna be trial and error, no matter how much you can help. So, make sure my knee's sorry, my knee in the way. So it's 3 of these screws, and it's some you can't see, but you'll see little indentations on the pump on the side. That tells you that's where the screw is. The little cuts and grooves to help you get your tool in there to take it all out. And when you get to a point where it's too loose to use the driver, take it out. Screw number 2. This is a very, very easy repair for do-it-yourselfers. If you have there's a tight laundry room, it's worth the extra time of actually pulling the hoses off and stuff, and probably moving your washer to the garage, just so you have room. But this kind of can be performed behind the machine. You gotta just tilt it forward against the wall, or sit it on top of sit on top of something to kind of bring it up a little bit. So I have mine elevated. Let me show you. So I've got that thing right there. That's a bed stand. That's what people use. I think I got that from the Dollar Tree or something. And that's used to like heighten your bed. It goes underneath the bed legs, but I use it to prop up machines, because especially doing this for a living, it wears you out. Having to bend over a lot, getting old, and so you got to bend over a lot, and it kind of wears you out. So got the last screw out, and this is ready. It's full of water. Something hold me up. Where am I getting caught on? It's pulley underneath, not coming through the hole. There we go. So out with the old. And this you probably do want to throw in a bucket because it's got water in it. Not much, just a little bit. Out with the old, in with the new. So there's little divots. So get stuff out of your way. Like this hose is in the way. It's rubber, so it bends. You just push it out the way. Line this first one up. You can see there's a lot of holes around it, but you see the rusted holes and stuff. So that's kind of an indication where your screws will go. Okay, there's my tools. Kind of hand tighten it first. That one stay in my way. Alright, of course I got a screw missing. Oh, it's still in the pump. That's right. There we go. Yep. Drain pipes. Pipes hit me in the head. It's like the machine fights you, you know? Stuff getting in your way. Alright. Now we're ready to put her on. Tighten it up. This pipe keeps jumping in my way. Tighten her up. You don't gotta make it superhuman kung fu grip tight, but you know, you want it firm. Alright, so that's on. Alright, so just put it all back together. We're gonna put our tub hose on. This is the whoop. Moved on me. So this is the hose that goes from the tub. This is a crescent wrench. This is a lot easier for me than pliers because of the angle it gets the clamps. If you use a regular wrench, you may be in for a bit of a fight, but it'll get on there. And try to get it low as possible without it coming, you know, without it leaving the hose. And so with this one, if it gives you problems, put a little bit of grease around the outside, and it'll slide right in there. But, yeah, so you get a little twist. And so I like doing this one because you can't really only take the clamp back so far. Like to hold the clamp, and then you push it in as far as you can, and then kind of scoot the clamp up a little bit, so it holds firm and tight. Papi. Hey son, that's Sebastian coming up checking on us. And so, hang on. There we go. Get on there. Alright, so that's it. I'm going to put it back together. I mean, I don't really have to show you how to put a cover on. So you put your cover on, turn it on, it'll fire right up for you. And that's how you change a drain pump on a Maytag Performa. Atlantis is a bunch of different models, but you know, it'll have a different control panel, but the body and stuff will all be the same. If yours underneath looks like this one that I showed earlier, this will do it. So any questions, feel free to message below, and show your gratitude, please, just by subscribing and liking. If you have any questions, feel free to message, and I'll answer as soon as possible. I'm pretty quick at it, but sometimes, you know, life gets in the way, and it takes me a little while to respond, but I'll respond to you regardless. Thanks, guys.